The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Revolution Ice Center in Pittston, Pennsylvania, home of the 2025 Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League postseason tournament. Delaware, by virtue of a commanding 6-1 win over Rhode Island, punched their ticket to tomorrow's championship game, and they await the winner of the second semifinal, the Syracuse Orange and the Stony Brook Seawolves. Coming up here at roughly a 7:10 start time from halfway between Wilkes-Barre and Scranton along the Interstate 81 corridor. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box in advance of the second semifinal contest, and Syracuse by way of a 6-4 win over Drexel in yesterday's quarterfinal action, making their way to this semifinal matchup. And a look back at some of the highlights from Syracuse's win. It was a 5-goal third period that propelled the Orange to victory after trailing 3-1 through 40 minutes. And it was a pair of goals from Brendan Duffy, both in the third period, to ultimately bring the Orange back within one. Goals then from Connor Chesner and Cam Gaffney, leading for the late third period. Gaffney ultimately with the game winner, digging the puck out of the skates of William Nicholas, walking the line and stuffing the puck past Drexel goalie Ryan Nocerino for the game winner with 2 minutes to go, and a final goal from Max Gargarevich in the final 59, sealing victory for the Orange to put them here in the semifinal round. Duffy with 2 goals in that Friday game. We'll see in the second line, along with Evan Vasilevsky and Jack Wren, the top combination of forwards, Brock Alvers, Jack Alicia, and Sam Hutchinson. Getting the starting call from Coach Chris Timmons. They've combined for 39 goals on the year. Jake Brown, leader in penalty minutes with 105, and Connor Chesner, leader among defensemen in assists with 11, alongside Carter Rugg. We'll start defensively, and we'll see the return of A.J. Finta to the crease for the Syracuse Orange after his day was cut short yesterday, thanks to a 5-minute major in game misconduct for head contact a minute and 23 seconds into the second period after a net front collision. On the other side of the red line, Chris Garofalo's Stony Brook Seawolves, seeded second in this ESCHL postseason tournament with a 13-11-6 regular season record. Chris calling on Steven Reginato to handle the net-minding duties. Reginato 3-2-2 on the year with a .334 goals against average and a .920 save percentage. Justin Nakagawa, second in points on this team with 33. We'll start alongside Kyle Nastepny and James Kazicki. Dylan Kowalski and Kieran Gately, the starting defensive pair. William Kormanek, number 76 in Stony Brook white and red, has potted 15 goals for the Seawolves this season and added 19 assists, giving him 34 total points on the season. We're going to take a timeout here on the 412, home of live high-definition coverage of the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League postseason tournament, as we put a bow on the 23-year history of the ESCHL. Semifinal number 2 starts in roundabout 5 minutes, and we'll be back with the Limestone Pension Associates opening introductions here on the 412, all brought to you all weekend long by the law office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Welcome back inside the Revolution Ice Center. Go time between Syracuse and Stony Brook in this second ESCHL postseason tournament. Semifinal matchup. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. And it is go time for this Saturday night tilt between a pair of teams from the Empire State. Inside the glass we go for the Limestone Pension Associates opening introduction. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Revolution Ice Center in Pittston, Pennsylvania, home of the 2025 Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League postseason tournament. Coming up, a semifinal round matchup between the visiting Syracuse Orange and the home Stony Brook Seawolves. Let's meet today's starting lineups. For the Syracuse Orange, coached by Chris Timmons. Starting in goal from Brantford, Connecticut, number 40, A.J. Finta. On defense, from St. Louis, Missouri, number 14, Jake Brown. And from Aspen, Colorado, number 23, Connor Chesner. At forward, from River Forest, Illinois, number 15, Brock Alvers. From Fairfield, Connecticut, number 21, Jack Alicia. And from Dorchester, Massachusetts, number 26, Sam Hutchinson. And now the starting lineup for the Stony Brook Seawolves, coached by Chris Garofalo. Starting in goal from Holbrook, New York, number 29, Stephen Reganato. On defense, from Delmar, New York, number 24, Dylan Kowalski. And from Rochester, New York, number 46, Kiernan Gately. At forward, from San Diego, California, number 13, Justin Nakagawa. From Freehold, New Jersey, number 28, Kyle Nastepny. And from Smithtown, New York, number 70, James Kazicki. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Ian DeLong and Rich Jondo, and linespeople John Thompson and Dave Aiello. The off-ice officials for this evening's game are replay official Sam Chauvin and official scorer Abby Lazecki. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located behind the Syracuse goal as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Set to go from Revolution Ice Center. A fresh sheet of ice awaiting the Stony Brook Seawolves and the Syracuse Orange. Steven Reganado getting the start between the pipes for Syracuse. 3-2-2 on the year with a .334 goals against average at a .920 save percentage. His counterpart, A.J. Finta, 178 feet away, 12-5-2 on the year with a 3.8 goals against average and an .892 save percentage. Syracuse in their away orange kits, moving left to right in opening period play. Puck is down, off we go. Stony Brook, by virtue of being the home team, is the second seed to Syracuse's fifth. Wearing their home whites, red helmets, red pants, red numbers, navy blue trim. And they push out of their zone as Kyle Nastepny leaves us back across neutral ice. This thrown in by Brown from distance, and an icing will send the Orange back into their own zone just 23 seconds into the first period from Revolution. Face-off coming to the right at A.J. Finta, who recorded 7 saves on 9 shots faced in 21.5 minutes of play yesterday. We'll likely see a heavier workload this time round as he's tabbed by Chris Timmons again for the start. Hutchinson throws the puck in behind the Stony Brook goal. Failed clearing attempt kept in by Sam Hutchinson. This thrown far side, and the shot from Anthony Larkin was just off target. Pushing through traffic, this is Paul DeSaro. Working up the left wing boards, he tried to center nobody home. Puck nearly taken away. Ultimately pushed clear after Pendergrass got stick on puck. This comes back to Brown. Played across to Sean Caddo. D-to-D feed. Sean Caddo walks this up the right wing, boards in over the line. He tried to shovel the puck in from the half wall. William Cormanic staying with him, offering good defensive pressure. And now Stony Brook's leading scorer, Cormanic, trying to flip this up the near boards, ultimately to no avail. It was pushed clear, but thrown back in by Pendergrass, who hustles off for a change. A minute and a half into the first period. Colin Wenrick, stick handling through neutral ice. He gained the zone. Drop pass to the left half wall, and Malik. Trailing him in was Nick Newman, who couldn't make anything happen on a puck over the glass out of play. Gives us a break of the action with just under 100 seconds behind us. Face-off coming to the left of A.J. Finta. Nick Newman in for it. Flanked by Smith and Malik. Jack Wren taking the draw for the Orange, but the Seawolves protect. Malik, shot was blocked from 45 feet. Puck corralled by Evan Vasilevsky, but not walked out. Holding the zone was Kyle Smith for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Cormanic to Malik. He throws the puck through traffic. Rather, it was Newman from the corner that pass originated from. Joey Trezera back to center, pressured by Vasilevsky. Throws the puck into the Syracuse zone. Enough time for Chris Garofalo to orchestrate a line change from behind the Stony Brook bench. Back in comes Cooper Smith up the left side, trying to pave a way to the net, but he was clogged by Rugg, holding close to home on the defensive for the Orange. Vasilevsky to Wren. Pass through neutral ice broken up, and we've got a whistle. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period. And our first penalty call of the game. Too many players on the ice. On the Stony Brook Seawolves. So off to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Goes Stony Brook. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into opening period play. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Stony Brook penalty. Bench minor. Too many players on the ice. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the first period. Stony Brook bench minor, too many players on the ice at 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Loose puck corralled by Cam Gaffney after Haskins failed to clear. Gaffney circling behind the net. Tied up in the near corner, he's got help from Cade Cook. Gaffney plays this to Hutchinson from behind the cage. He's pressured by Semeka. Together with him, Haskins, keeping play pinned to the perimeter of the zone. This is gained and cleared by Haskins, and both teams will change up midway through this first Syracuse power play. Connor Chesner beat the forward-checking Leibold, doing well to draw him out of position and pave a way back in to the Stony Brook zone. Leibold ultimately won the battle at the top of the far circle. Valenti corralled the puck, and he launches it 2/3 the length of the ice, back behind the Syracuse goal. We're nearing the 4-minute mark of the first period. We've yet to see a shot on goal. That will change. Walking in is Jack Alicia, but he was steered wide. Looked like he had a path to the net from the top of the circle. Valenti playing the body on Duffy. This is chipped up ice by James Kazicki, and again, the Wolves will change as we come to the final 10 seconds of the too many players on the ice minor. Assess Stony Brook 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period. Caddo waiting, delayed offside. Tagging up was Duffy, but he was heading off for a change. So a well-orchestrated changing of the guard for the Orange. And Stony Brook kill off the penalty, but Syracuse strikes first. 4.5 minutes in, first shot, first goal, and Anthony Larkin lights the proverbial lamp for the Orange for the 10th time this season. Watching again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay, Hutchinson forcing the turnover. Looked like it was tipped in by Larkin from Hutchinson. The Orange looking for another. But Reganato swatted the puck out of harm's way. Syracuse goal, his 10th of the season. Scored by number 27, Anthony Larkin. Assisted by number 26, Sam Hutchinson. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 23 seconds in the first period. Larkin's 10th from Hutchinson at 4:23, an even strength goal. Max Gargarevich looked like he took a nasty hit right in front of the scorer's table. And there we see the aftermath of it as Smith stands above him, 5:13 into the first period, and we await the particulars from downstairs. We see a major on the Stony Brook side of the scoreboard. Going against Kyle Smith. It's going to be ruled a standalone major for head contact. So back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Go the Stony Brook Seawolves. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Standalone 5 for Smith. And with the major, the Orange can score at will with the man advantage. Stony Brook penalty assessed to number 22, Kyle Smith. 5 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 13 seconds in the first period. Smith, 5 for roughing, a standalone major at 5:13. Chesner held the line. Puck is loose in front. Duffy corrals it. Reganato's up out of the crease, leaving plenty of open net, but Syracuse couldn't capitalize. Jack Alicia lost his footing. Holding the zone, trying to anyway, was Chesner, but Joey Trezera pushed the puck up the near boards just out over the line. Orange re-enter. Centering pass. The shot from Alvers was blocked in net front traffic. Chesner holding the line again, leaving this across to Brock Alvers. Chesner reaching for the puck back at the center point. Lost the zone. He's pushed back to his own line by Cormanic. Cormanic just threw a cross-check into the numbers of Connor Chesner, but play continues unabated, says referee Ian DeLong. One of those finer points, but a foul does not necessarily equate a penalty. The Gaffney shot stick-checked up into the atmosphere over the glass and out of play with 13 minutes and 27 seconds to go in opening period action. And the Orange gain an attacking zone face-off with 3:40 to go on this major power play. As mentioned, foul does not always equal penalty. The foul has to be accompanied by some sort of condition requiring the penalty to neutralize an advantage illegally being taken away. So a scoring opportunity, a change of possession, or injury potential, those are the big three. Others certainly exist. But in that case, Ian DeLong ruled there was no effect on the play, so play on they do. 7 minutes gone here in opening period action. Vasilevsky working the far corner. Leaving this to Rugg. Across the line, Ryan Thomas. Back to Rugg. Blue Liners play keep away with Justin Nakagawa trying to steal the puck. He comes driving in to play the body on Vasilevsky, but he's got help in the form of Gaffney. Gaffney yesterday with the game-winning goal for the Orange. Snap shot from distance off the stick of Ryan Thomas. Caught and held by Steven Reganato for a break in the action with 12:18 to go in opening period play. At the Syracuse Orange with a 1-0 lead. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted, caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the Law Office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664. That's LONG, or visit injuryde.com. Off a Stony, Brook cleared. Chesner walked the puck back in, setting up ultimately a Jack Alicia shot that was turned aside by Reganato for his 6th save. 2 minutes to go on this lengthy Syracuse power play. And the cross-ice pass from Alvers to Alicia, ultimately mishandled, did not lead to his own entry. Cormanic came barreling back, but found himself quickly outnumbered by a pair of Syracuse backcheckers. Hutchinson, the other way, flipped the puck to a barely onside Jack Alicia. Hutchinson protecting in the near corner. Leaves this to Alvers. Alicia stepping up. A feed to Rugg in the high slot. Shot again into heavy net front traffic, was blocked away. 83 seconds to go. In Syracuse's man advantage, Rugg off the crossbar, follow-up is in! So the Syracuse Orange strike on the power play. Oh, captain, my captain, Sam Hutchinson, with his 13th, makes this a 2-0 hockey game. Seeing it again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. It was Hutchinson off the feed from Rugg. Jack Alicia going to get the secondary assist on that, as the Orange still have a minute on the man advantage to work with. Syracuse goal, 13th of the season, scored by number 26, Sam Hutchinson. Assisted by number 4, Carter Rugg, and number 21, Jack Alicia. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 55 seconds in the first period, correction. Hutchinson's 13th from Rugg and Alicia at 8:55 of the first period. It was a power play goal. Nearing halfway in the first period. Trezera pulling back behind his own goal. Sends this up ice. It is paddled by Finta. Left for Chesner to pick up. And the Orange working back up ice into a 2-on-2. Chesner tried to stutter step his way past Valenti, but ran out of real estate. Puck taken away and walked the other direction by Nakagawa, as now the Seawolves are back to full strength. Cross ice pass that's thrown in from right in front of the Syracuse bench by Valenti. Chesner reaching for the puck. He's tied up in the near corner. Kowalski with a hard shot. Getting a piece of that was Anthony Larkin, and he clears the zone. Nakagawa up the middle. to Kozicki. This puck caroms behind the Syracuse net, where it is steadied by Jake Brown. So 11:28 into the first period. Syracuse gained their first Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Rather, Stony Brook gained their first Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Let's make sure we get it right. Learn more about Dr. Brad Bly's offerings to promote health and wellness among athletes of all ages and abilities at DelawareSportsMedicine.com. The Syracuse penalty was assessed to number 14, Jake Brown. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 28 seconds in the first period. Brown, 2 for holding at 11:28. Penalty minutes 106 and 107 for Jake Brown this season. Strong, aggressive kill from the Orange, namely Max Gargarevich, doing well to keep the Stony Brook Seawolves pinned to their own zone for much of this Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Here's a cross-ice feed from Semeka to Newman. Drop back to Gately, holding the left point. Legret works in low. Carter Rugg offering bodily resistance to him. Puck ends up just at the near corner boards. Recovered by Gately off the feed from Legret. They play keep away left side. Legret working behind the goal. He leaves this to the right point. Jackson Haskins just protecting the zone. Cross-ice feed, Legret to Gately. He steps up to the dot. Under pressure from Rugg, he lost his shot lane. He dishes this back to the right point, and Haskins lost the puck. 2-0. Gargarevich on the doorstep from the Cole feed was denied by the outstretched leg of Steven Reganato. Follow-up chance from the point, and Chesner blocked in net front commotion. And the Stony Brook Seawolves working out of their own zone after being stymied pretty badly on that power play opportunity. No quality chances at all on A.J. Finta. And this is launched in from center by Alvers to enable the Syracuse Orange to set up on the offensive once again. Centering pass, Hutchinson off the feed from Alvers. This is frozen by Reganato. And play is halted with 5 minutes and 56 seconds to go in opening period action. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Timeout, Stony Brook. We're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back in just a few seconds here on the 412 at the ESCHL Postseason Tournament 2025.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Welcome back inside the Revolution Ice Center. Just over 14 minutes elapsed here in the first period. Stony Brook only registering one shot on goal on A.J. Finta, but giving up 11 to the Syracuse Orange. 2 of them from Anthony Larkin and Sam Hutchinson, making it past Steven Reganato. And that's where we stand right now, 2-0 with 5.5 minutes to go in this opening period. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware. nearby to the University of Delaware and Premier Orthopedics Iceworks can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis. And also offering a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Final 5 minutes in the opening period. Syracuse pinned in their zone. Christian Malik spun off his feet by Rugg. Lost the puck. Carter Rugg winds up from inside his own zone, finding Jack Wren. He was pressured by Haskins, who blew a tire but worked the puck forward. Delayed penalty coming up. That shot just off its mark, off the stick of Cormanek. Extra attacker is on. The John Doe whistle sounds. And the Seawolves are headed back to the power play. Wren's gonna go. And it's Delaware Sports Medicine power play time once again. For the Stony Brook Seawolves at the 15:26 mark of the first period. Right off the rip, the Orange clear the puck, and right as that first Stony Brook power play began, the second one the same. 20 seconds off the clock before Colin Wenrick can work back in up the right wing boards to regain attacking position for the Seawolves. This is worked around to Desaro via Kazicki. At the top of the far circle, Cormanek gives way. Kazicki to Wenrick, center point. Back this goes to Cormanek. Cross lot feed. Desaro tried to pick a corner, and this puck caroms off the corner glass all the way back into the Stony Brook zone. The Syracuse penalty was assessed to number 13, Jack Wren. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 26 seconds in the first period. Wren, 2 for tripping at 15:26. The Orange penalty kill has exceeded expectations, considerably so, as we come inside the final 200 seconds of the first period. Orange 2, Seawolves 0. This after Syracuse upset the defending postseason tournament champions, the Drexel Dragons, 6-4 yesterday, thanks to a 5-goal third period. They've kept that momentum going here so far in the first. We're in the antepenultimate minute of opening period play, 15 seconds left on this Stony Brook power play. The shot from the far dot off the stick of Nate Legret was blocked. So Stony Brook still looking for a second shot on goal, and another aggressive clear from the Orange PK unit makes them 2 for 2 in shorthanded situations here on this Saturday night. Hutchinson intercepts the puck at center. He flips it back in over the Stony Brook line, where Haskins slammed it off the near glass. This volleyed right back by Rugg. A Highlight-esque breakout feed from Carter Rugg, who steps up to the left point to preserve attacking territory for the Orange after they gained the zone. Loose puck near side after Skolnick couldn't maintain. It is corralled by Cooper Smith, flipped over a few heads in midair through neutral ice. Delayed offside against Stony Brook. DiNapoli followed the puck in over the line. So did Kyle Smith. They both tag up. That enables Syracuse to work back into attacking position. Final minute and a half in opening period play. The Stepney worked this ahead to Nakagawa. Here's a 2-on-2. Chesner clogging up the slot. DiNapoli and Rugg collided. Fortunately, Finta kept his cool and didn't play the body on DiNapoli this time. 70 seconds remaining in the first period. Syracuse up 2-0 over Stony Brook. Then a Stepney shot from the bottom of the near circle was blocked off a Syracuse skate. Kowalski failed to hold the point. Back into neutral territory come the Seawolves. And Gately pulls back under 2-ply forechecking pressure. He finds the Stepney. This advanced up the left wing boards beyond the reach of Justin Nakagawa. Chesner corrals the puck, and he presses play back into neutral ice. Here comes Vasilevsky, bobbing and weaving through traffic, shooting on net. Regalado holds for the save. 44 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Orange looking for a third off this turnover from Nakagawa. Great chance for Evan Vasilevsky. Working through traffic, splitting defenders. But that shot right into the breadbasket of Steven Regalado, who held on for a pause in play. .44 to go here in period number one. Looks like some sort of, is it an issue with the boards or the glass that Ian DeLong is addressing? Not quite sure, but we're going to go to a timeout while we await a resolution.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Apparently, a couple pain connectors atop the corner glass. So a stick got caught in them. That stick removed. And now those pain connectors have to be replaced. Here with 44.1 seconds to go in the first period. Syracuse with a 2-0 lead. Over the Stony Brook Seawolves. And looks like we're getting ready to resume action. As it stands, both teams are going to adjourn to their dressing rooms. We're going to take the first intermission now. We're going to play the final 44.1 seconds after the flood, take a brief pause, and then resume for the second period. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network of the 412. Coverage of the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League postseason tournament from the Revolution Ice Center. We're going to go to first intermission right now. Syracuse up 2-0 over Stony Brook. We still have 44 seconds left on the first period, and that'll come out.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Back inside the Revolution Ice Center, a goal and an assist for Sam Hutchinson for the first 19 minutes, 15.9 seconds. In the first period, we've still got 44.1 seconds to play as we look at the Hutchinson assist and then the Hutchinson goal. Both coming in the first half of the first period. Sam Hutchinson with the power play tally, making this 2-0. We've got 44 seconds to go in opening period action. And a last play faceoff is going to resume play. And after these 44 seconds tick away, we'll take a brief reprieve. We'll switch ends. And we'll go right into the second period. Cormanic throws the puck up the fireboards. Brown recovers for Syracuse, played across to Chesner. Tesaro turns up the forechecking heat. This left go up the right wing boards. Wenrick recovering. Leaving this to Malik. Malik stripped of the puck. Hutchinson muscles his way to the near corner. Final 12 seconds in the first period. Here's Semeka, slowed up by Brown with a pair of orange trailing him. He turned the puck over to Hutchinson. Cormanic counters. He holds the right point. Brown's going to throw this over the line, and that will do it for the first period. The score at the end of one period. Syracuse Orange 2. Stony Brook Seawolves 0. First period shots on goal. Stony Brook 1. Syracuse 12. And now as we take a brief first period reprieve, the true first intermission upon us now, I am joined here on the 412 Communications broadcast box by the commissioner of the Eastern States Collegiate Hockey League, Justin Levin. Justin, it's been 23 years of great hockey here in this conference.
It has been, and it all goes back to the players, right? So the players are the ones that make it great, and good coaches, good teams. So hopefully another good day and a half and finish up strong.
Ready to go for the second period. Justin's going to stick around with us for a little bit. As the venerable John Thompson drops the puck on second period play. If you're just joining us here on the 412, Syracuse in their away orange kits moving now right to left in the second period with the long change in effect. Stony Brook moving left to right in their home whites, trying to muster some momentum, but right off the rip, Brendan Duffy finds the back of the net. And just 20 seconds into the second period, he gives the Orange their third goal of the night.
It's his third of the weekend, right, James?
Indeed, had two yesterday, including the game, well, not the game-tying goal, but he was really the difference maker in terms of momentum. Here, he gets an insurance goal for the Orange, picking up the pieces off an Evan Vasilevsky shot. 20 seconds into the second period, the Orange have made this a 3-0 hockey game. Syracuse goal, his 9th of the season. Scored by number 7, Brendan Duffy. Assisted by number 9, Evan Vasilevsky. And number 13, Jack Rev. Time of the goal, 20 seconds in the second period. Duffy's 9th from Vasilevsky and Wren at 20 seconds. 44 seconds gone here in the second period. Play remaining in the Syracuse zone after the Stony Brook Seawolves getting their second shot on net. AJ Finta up for the save. Another draw coming to his left. 4! Watch out as that puck goes up over the glass and out of play. You see that beware of flying pucks inscription in the glass right in front of the view Trey Wright's giving us of the near corner of the Syracuse zone. Ted Valenti holding the right point. Threw the puck into a congested slot. It is batted away by Larkin. This comes back to the near corner. Intercepted by Nick Newman. His shot from in close ricochets off the back glass. 1:05 into the second period. And college-age boys being college-age boys as tempers start to flare in the Syracuse zone. Certainly some frustration setting in from Chris Garofalo's Stony Brook Seawolves.
You know, I think with the glass situation at the end of the first and having a little bit of a unique situation in the intermission, obviously Syracuse came out and 7 seconds in. Certainly not a situation that both teams are familiar with, having to go right into a start of a period.
Looked as though Eli Pendergrass came off the ice. And will seek attention from athletic training staff on site. The Syracuse fans certainly vocal about their desire for another power play, but that's not going to be the case.
No, 5-on-5 hockey here. See if we settle into a traditional second period at this point.
JT drops the puck at the far side. Off we go. And this is lofted out of Orange territory. Playing that up ice was Hutchinson. He spun off his feet as he collides at center. Here a shot from Jack Alicia, stick down and away by Reganado. The secondary chance just off its line. Alicia clogging up the low slot. This is cleared up the near wall by Haskins. And icing waved off as that foot race back to the goal line was even. Legret working behind the net. Cooper Smith couldn't control the puck. Is held in and thrown through traffic by Haskins, and Stony Brook get on the board at long last.
Just a good shot, low to the net and deflected in front.
And that's going to be Nate Legret's 7th of the season. And here it comes again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. Launched in by Haskins from the point. 1:49 into the second period. Nate Legret with the tip. And we've got a 2-goal game. So Justin, while we get the particulars on this goal, this conference, over the few years that we've been involved with it, you as commissioner, me having commentated these postseason championships.
Just like that.
Hold that thought.
Wren steps in and buries it to make it 4-1. You know, I was going to say, James, that big hit in the neutral zone by Syracuse kind of sparked Stony Brook. They get the goal. And then obviously Syracuse takes back that momentum, and we're going to look like we're going to have a goalie change here.
Barnikow's going to go in.
I think this is more about waking up Stony Brook rather than the blame on the goaltender at this point. Coach Garofalo looking to pull as many strings as he can right now to get his team to play on their toes.
Barnikow. And we restart at center. We've got a lot to get through here. And we'll give you the particulars as we have them so far. The Stony Brook goal, 7th of the season, scored by number 48, Nate Legret. Assisted by number 73, Jackson Haskins. Time of the goal, 1 minute 49 seconds in the second period. Legret's 7th from Haskins at 1:49. The Syracuse goal, 11th of the season, scored by number 13, Jack Wren. Assisted by number 8, Ryan Thomas. Time of the goal, 2 minutes 23 seconds in the second period. Wren's 11th from Thomas at 2:23. Now in goal for Stony Brook, number 1, Scott Barnacow.
Chance for you to catch your breath there, James.
Few and far between those, Justin. As we share the particulars of the Wren goal. At the top left corner of your TV, Wren from Thomas. Again, that was his 11th of the season at 2:23. So before the back and forth goals, Justin, we were about to talk about, in the years that we've been involved in this conference, how evenly matched these teams are. Some teams have come, some teams have gone, but we've seen a very high level of collegiate hockey.
Yeah, these have been, it's been a privilege to be part of this organization for the last 3 years, and obviously with you, you're the best in the business in doing it. So we try to bring a high quality, really entertainment, and but at the end of the day, it's the kids on the ice, like we talked about, the young men, high quality, good hockey, and it's been fun to watch the last 2 years, and no different this year.
Face-off ends up to the right of A.J. Finta. Shot in from distance, this corralled in the near corner. Steered back by Legret. Legret gets it back. He's got some help in the form of Cooper Smith, trying to find a way in toward the Royal Road. Smith double-teamed. He is stripped of the puck, and this is walked up ice now by Cam Gaffney. Gaffney kept to the boards. Angled to the corner by Nastepny. They continue battling for the vulcanized rubber. It is picked up by Kowalski. Worked clear. DiNapoli couldn't maintain it at center. And back come the Orange on the offensive. The wayward head of a Syracuse fan blocking our view of the corner. And now Ryan Thomas back at center. Works the puck in behind the goal once again. Coming to the 5-minute mark of the second period. Brock Alvers recovering the puck. Is Syracuse Orange leading 4-1. This held in by Cato at the right point. Taken away by Kowalski. And now worked clear. Cooper Smith across to Legret. He walks it up the right side. He tried to shoot from the half wall. This puck is stick-checked up into the netting and out of play with 14 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the second period of what stands a 4-1 hockey game. Advantage the Orange of Syracuse over the Seawolves of Stony Brook.
It seems like every year we get the lower seeds don't play like it, and no different Friday night, and it looks like right now where Syracuse is really playing up on their toes.
They're certainly stepping up here against Stony Brook, but looking at things from a more overall standpoint coming into this weekend, Syracuse 17-14-4 in regular season play. Stony Brook 13-11-6. Granted, numbers don't always tell the whole story. In fact, more often than not, they don't. But
both teams have been playing really well in the second half, and I think I think playing Friday night certainly helps Syracuse. I think get them going, and obviously Stony Brook coming off a bus today, so no surprise where we're at right now. I think just based on what Syracuse did yesterday, and the second half they've had.
Looking for another and getting it is Anthony Larkin. One for the thumb for the Syracuse Orange. Larkin pots his second, and it's a 5-1 hockey game.
Yeah, just around the puck. I mean, they're all over the puck. You can almost take a picture and see all 5 Syracuse orange jerseys in the screen.
Beautiful setup from Gargarevich at the top of the crease. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Into the second period, and we've now got ourselves a 5-1 hockey game.
Certainly a lot of time left, obviously, James. And Stony Brook really just needs to find a little bit, build off a shift here, because every time they've had a little momentum, Syracuse has come right back and put one in the net.
Syracuse goal, his 11th of the season and second of the game. Scored by number 27, Anthony Larkin. Assisted by number 6, Max Gargarevich. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 30 seconds in the second period. Larkin's 11th, second of the game from Gargarevich at 5:30. Is this the opportunity for Stony Brook to get some momentum back?
Yeah, I mean, the power play struggled in the first. But yeah, this is the opportunity, right? You're one at a time, and you got to get the first one before you get the second one here. So I think this is a spot where Coach Garofalo's really got to make sure he's got the 5 right guys on the ice and see if he can get this back to a 3-goal game.
Cross-checking. Against Syracuse, Jack Wren. And the puck goes out of play. The Syracuse penalty was assessed to number 13, Jack Wren. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 15 seconds. In the second period. Wren, 2 for cross-checking at 6:15. Working out from behind the goal was Nakagawa. To DeSaro, far side. Cycled now to Wenrick. Wenrick slowed up top of the zone. Puck corralled. Nearly cleared by Cato, who's bodied down. Holding the line was Cormanic for the Seawolves. 13:20 to go in the second period. DeSaro leaving this back to Wenrick, walking the line. DeSaro works this to Nakagawa, down in front. On the doorstep, Kazicki couldn't get a shot away, and the Orange clear.
Great stop by Fenta there.
27 minutes into the game. Finta with 8 saves on 9 shots faced. Cormanic slowed up at the half wall. Puck taken away from him by Tanner Cole. Flipped as far as the Stony Brook blue line. Back come the Seawolves. Cormanic with the headman pass to DeSaro leading to the zone entry. Finta back up on his feet as Kazicki tries to work the half boards. Couldn't get the puck into the slot. It is stripped by Eli Pendergrass and once again launched behind the Stony Brook goal. Solid kill from the Orange.
Yep.
To keep comfort with this 5-1 lead as we near the halfway point of the second period in what's been an eventful Saturday at Revolution. We had the delayed penalty own goal.
Goaltender assist.
A goalie assist in the first game. The glass issue here in the second game. Uneventful is not the word to describe this weekend, Justin, that's for sure. And
No, we had obviously yesterday with Syracuse, the goaltender seeing AJ getting a 5 in a game. So we're seeing all things on the score sheet this weekend so far. And most importantly, good hockey and a good product.
Of course, this is a bittersweet weekend for us. The end of the road for the ESCHL.
Yeah, very much so. But it's a good run, and we're going to go out on top. And obviously, all the teams are adjusting for the next season, but we're going to finish on a strong note here.
Well, Justin, it's been an absolute pleasure joining forces with the ESCHL for what? 4 of the last 5 seasons, I believe.
I believe you're correct, and the pleasures are, it's a pleasure to work with you and the job you do, and really showcasing the great game. And at the ECHA level, couldn't ask for a better partner. And again, I think it's about the product that we deliver, and nobody does it better than you. So we thank you.
There are still a lot of misconceptions out in the wild, if you will, about club hockey. We're going to use air quotes on that, but the ACHA is the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. And you don't have to convince me. We're certainly not convinced here, but you watch enough of it. This is good hockey, as good as it gets in the area, and all these programs do great jobs.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being part of it.
And it's great to see you, Syracuse.
It really is quality hockey.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see Syracuse, and this is the first time I've seen them in our postseason. Now that we're down to 6 teams, it's great to see them here, and some great uniforms and great rivalries. So it's really been good.
Scramble in front of the net. Cormatic taking aim at Finta. Loose puck, open net. Lunging for the save was Finta to deny Semeka. So a couple rapid-fire stops there from A.J. Finta as we work toward halfway in the second period. Ted Valenti holding the right point. He rolls the puck into the corner. Waiting there was DeSaro. Centering feed from below the goal was tipped offline by Hutchinson, patrolling the low slot. Hutchinson winds up. Stretch pass. Alvers shot over the crossbar into the back glass. Hutchinson steps up. Double teamed at the near half wall. Puck is pushed back up the near side and out to neutral ice. Semeka with a hand in that. Valenti deeper back. Hutchinson wrestles it back. He launches the puck in behind the Stony Brook goal, and the Syracuse Orange get some fresh legs on as we near the halfway point here in the second period. Orange with a 5-1 lead over the Stony Brook Seawolves, who, try as they might, have gotten some chances away here in the second, but with very little to show for it as we come to the final 10 minutes and a few ticks in the second period. Orange with an attacking zone faceoff coming their way, and a 5-1 lead.
It's probably Stony Brook's best 5-on-5 shift after the power play.
This puck is launched clear by Nick Newman. Volleyed back in, studied by Haskins. Smith to Wenrick. Colin Wenrick skating up the middle, slowed up by a stick check from Jack Wren at center red. Puck bounces in over the Syracuse line, and it's backhanded by Vasilevsky. Up the near side, but he couldn't connect with Duffy on the outlet pass. Thomas leaves this staccato, but he can't clear. Puck taken away by DiNapoli. Thrown toward the cage, nobody home. Duffy clears. He found Vasilevsky up the middle, but that pass ultimately was broken up by Gately, sending it back in to the Syracuse zone. No icing. Well executed dump and change here from Syracuse, making sure that puck was playable with ordinary effort up the far boards. Final 9 minutes of the second period of a 5-1 hockey game. Syracuse upset Drexel yesterday, looking for a more monumental upset here against the 2-seeded Stony Brook Seawolves. So far, more than holding their own. Brown at center. Lofts the puck back in to the Stony Brook zone. Haskins takes the body from Cook, separating him from the puck. Now they're tied up in a two-a-side scrum on the far corner. Gaffney extracting the vulcanized rubber. He's hauled into the backboards by Gately. Gaffney keeps on ticking. He works the puck up to Chesner. Thrown in from the right point. Shooting and scoring is Tanner Cole to make it 6-1 Orange. Tanner Cole gets his second of the year.
Great job by Syracuse with the down-low game. I was curious when it gets 5-1 whether you sit back, but good job cycling, getting puck to the net.
Seeing this again on the 412 Communications replay. Cook led the handshake line, but it looks like it was indeed a redirect.
Off a Tanner Cole shot, I believe.
It was a Cole shot, but a redirect from Cade Cook. Making this his 5th of the season. And Syracuse, after lighting up Regalado for 4, put 2 past Barnacow. And with 32 minutes gone, they've got a 6-1 lead. Syracuse goal, his 5th of the season. Scored by number 12, Cade Cook. Assisted by number 10, Tanner Cole, and number 23, Connor Chesner. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 41 seconds in the second period. Cook's 5th from Cole and Chesner at 11:41. Looking for the convert, Alvers. Off the headman from Von Tersch, couldn't redirect the puck in from 28 feet. Kazicki hassled at the far side. Hutchinson protecting the zone. He gives the puck away to Stony Brook, Dylan Kowalski. 3-on-2, Kowalski. Shot right into the glove of A.J. Finta for a pause in action with 7:04 to go in period number 2. Syracuse keeping the pressure on in all 3 zones and leading 6-1 over Stony Brook. Von Tersch ruled off for a slash. .705 to go officially.
Couldn't tell whether they gave him a slash or whether they gave him an unsportsmanlike.
Looked to me like a slash from what we saw from Richie Jondo.
Yeah.
So for Stony Brook, it will be a Delaware Sports Medicine power play coming up with 7 minutes and change to go in the second period. Learn more about Dr. Brad Bly's offerings to promote health and wellness. For athletes of all ages and abilities, visit desportsmed.com. The Syracuse penalty was assessed to number 11, Jacob Von Tersch. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 55 seconds in the second period. Von Tersch, 2 for slashing at 12:55. And wouldn't you know it, Justin, right off the rip on this penalty kill, the Orange clear the puck and they take precious time away from Stony Brook's power play unit.
Yeah, just giving Stony Brook no momentum right now. I mean, every little thing is all 50-50 pucks are going Syracuse's way. Their penalty kill's been aggressive, but also enough where we're getting into shooting lanes.
Puck kicked out over the line by Tanner Cole, and that's going to force the Seawolves to reset at neutral ice. DeSaro back behind his own goal to recover. He's got space up the left side as the Orange changed Nakagawa. Looked like he might have gotten a piece of that puck. This is linesperson Dave Aiello. So no icing here. And back the other way, the Orange clear. Barnacow steadies. 45 seconds remaining on this Delaware Sports Medicine power play for the Seawolves. And Haskins is going to start up from our left to our right. Alex Semeka off the feed from Newman. Circling behind the goal, Semeka throws this off the far boards. Kieran Gately caroms it back in behind, around to the far corner. To a side battle, Semeka getting that puck in deep. Newman pursuing, but he's surrounded by a host of Orange defenders. Centering pass and a goal. Stony Brook's Alex Semeka. They strike on the power play. And it's now a 6-2 hockey game.
Real nice shot. Picked up the loose puck in the slot. Right over the glove.
So this extracted. by Nick Newman. And fed into the slot to Semeka, who went top shelf for the power play goal, 14:38. Into the second period. We now sit 6-2 as we enter the final 5 minutes of middle period action.
Still a lot of hockey.
Stony Brook goal. 13th of the season. Scored by number 18, Alex Semeka. Assisted by number 61, Nick Newman. Time of the power play goal, 14 minutes, 38 seconds in the second period. Semeka's 13th from Newman at 14:38. It was a power play goal. We restart with 4:44 to go in the second period. To the right of Scott Barnacow. The power play goal certainly shifting momentum in Stony Brook's favor. The $64,000 question, can they maintain it? Walking in was Newman, but a Finta poke check took the puck away from him. Holding the point was Nestepny. Tried to work the puck in low, but it was taken away. Here's Hutchinson, 2-on-2 off the turnover. Barnacow squaring up for the save. Puck is loose in front, corralled by Alvers. Brock Alvers, skip pass across to the far half wall. Hutchinson off the feed from Caddo, couldn't direct it past Barnacow on the doorstep. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Thomas winds up. The shot from Alvers rang off the post. Alvers chases his own rebound down in the far corner. Net front, backhand Alicia off the centering pass. Missing the cage. It's loose in front off the feed from Alvers. Held in by Thomas off a failed Stony Brook clear. That puck sent in from center point was deflected into the far corner amid a mess of bodies net front. Another net front feed. Alvers to Alicia this time. Canceled out. And here comes a 3-on-2 for the Seawolves. Hudson to Napoli. Coming in from the right half wall. Shot off its line in close. Across from A.J. Finta. Final 3:15 of the second period. Here come the Orange back on the offensive. Evan Vasilevsky caroms the puck in behind the net. It is recovered by Colin Wenrick for the Seawolves. Thrown across ice by Cormanic to DeSaro. Pass up neutral territory intended for Semeka was broken up. Thrown back to center. And walked back in by Wenrick. Bouncing puck off the stick of Brendan Duffy. Comes back to center. Thrown in by Haskins. Patrolling neutral ice for Stony Brook, trying to establish a more concerted Seawolf attack. Haskins throws this in. Amid net front congestion. And play halted by linesperson John Thompson with 2:27 to go in the second period of the 6-2 game. Syracuse with the advantage and a face-off coming just above their blue line. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. 2:15 remaining in second period action. Slap shot from Ted Valenti at the right half wall was denied by Finta. Walking in Nakagawa, trying to set up Kazicki, surrounded by orange sweaters in low. Loose puck is corralled by Pendergrass, walked up to center, and he rolls it in. Up the left wing board, studied by Barnacow behind the Stony Brook net. Prime opportunity for the Orange to get some fresh legs on. Final minute 42 in the second. Trezera looking to set up a third goal for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Saw his pass intended for Kazicki, knocked offline. Kazicki bodied into the far corner wall by Gargarevich and ultimately separated from the puck. Minute 25. Here's Gaffney up the left wing boards. He and Gargarevich outnumbered by Seawolves on their way back into the Stony Brook zone. Kazicki steadies. He fails to find DeSaro on the breakout pass up the right wall. It's played back to center, launched in by Stony from right in front of the scorer's table. Steadied behind the Syracuse goal, chipped up the left side, and there will be no icing as we come to the final minute of the second period. And the Syracuse Orange leading the Stony Brook Seawolves 6-2 in what's been an eventful semifinal game, to say the least of it. Gaffney tried to walk in from the right half wall, but a Cormanic poke check, rather a Gately poke check hanging close to home, slowed him up. Cole stripped of the puck by Cormanic, who couldn't loft it clear. Thomas keeping play in deep. It's taken away by DeSaro. Touch pass to William Cormanic up the right side. 2-on-2. Cormanic trailed by Pendergrass in his way in. Rather trailed by Gaffney on his way in to the Syracuse zone. Stripped of the puck. Rugg taken down on his way back through. He falls awkwardly. And the final 15 seconds of this second period, we'll see Syracuse back on the power play. Semeka going to go feel shame for 2 minutes. And it's back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Seawolves. Here, 1945. Into the second period. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. The Stony Brook penalty was assessed to number 18, Alex Semeka, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 45 seconds in the second period. Semeka 2 for tripping at 19:45. At the end of 2 periods, the score, Syracuse Orange 6, Stony Brook Seawolves 2. We'll be back on the 412 after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Board. Welcome back inside the Revolution Ice Center in Pittston, Pennsylvania. A goal and an assist in the second period for number 13 at Syracuse Orange, Jack Wren. As the Orange potted 4 to extend their lead over the second-seeded Stony Brook Seawolves to 6-2. They're the setup for Brendan Duffy's 9th goal of the season. And then Wren got one for himself, 2:23. Into that middle frame here on a 2-on-1 attack, putting in the rebound of a shot from Ryan Thomas. That ultimately the 4th Syracuse goal, and we're about ready to get period number 3 underway. And this third period will start with the Syracuse Orange on the power play for a minute and 45 seconds. As Stony Brook's Alex Semeka was ruled off for tripping. 1945. Into the second period, and Sam Hutchinson makes the Seawolves pay. He kicks the convert. Just 15 seconds into the third period, and it is a 7-2 hockey game. Sheer Syracuse domination. Power play goal, just 15 seconds. Into the third period. Hutchinson getting his 14th of the year. We know Duffy had a helper. We thought it was Hutchinson, but we stand corrected. Jack Alicia had the last touch on the puck. So for him, that's goal number 18. And for Syracuse, goal number 7 as they strike on the man advantage for the second time tonight. Syracuse goal, his 18th of the season, scored by number 21, Jack Alicia. Assisted by number 26, Sam Hutchinson, and number 7, Brendan Duffy. Time of the power play goal, 15 seconds in the third period. Alicia's 18th from Hutchinson and Duffy at 15 seconds. A power play goal. Stepney trying to throw the puck into the Syracuse end, but Rugg turned it back the other way. Von Tersch works this up the right wing boards. Duffy bodied off the puck into the near boards just shy of the blue line, and it's turned back the other direction. DiNapoli could not maintain momentum for Stony Brook, trailing 5. Make it 4. As 2 minutes and a couple ticks into the second period, Cooper Smith weaves one past Finta, and it's now 7-3. Here it comes again. Cooper Smith off the feed from Kowalski. And the Orange come right back. Not 10 seconds later with Tanner Cole lighting the lamp this time, and he's got his second. The ink not even dry on the score sheet. Cook and Gaffney with the helpers. 2:12 into the third period of what is now an 8-3 hockey game. The Stony Brook goal. The second of the season. Scored by number 15, Cooper Smith. Assisted by number 24, Dylan Kowalski. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. In the third period. Smith's second from Kowalski at 2:02. The Syracuse goal. Second of the season. Scored by number 10, Tanner Cole. Assisted by number 12, Cade Cook. And number 19, Cam Gaffney. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 12 seconds. In the third period, Cole from Cook and Gaffney. Second of the season at 2:12 in the third. And Kyle Smith's night apparently is done. We'll wait for the particulars from downstairs. It's 2:20 into the third period. Kyle Smith was sent on the walk of shame to the dressing room. When we learn more, we'll pass the particulars on. But a double minor showing up for Smith. So 4 minutes of a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Awaiting the Stony Brook Seawolves. Whew. And we've got a lot to share. The double minor and an early shower for Kyle Smith. The Stony Brook penalty was assessed to number 22, Kyle Smith. 2 minutes for roughing, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct, and a game misconduct for abuse of officials. Time of the penalties, 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the third period. Smith, 2 for roughing, 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct, and a game misconduct. Time of the penalties, 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the third period. Here's Alvers up the right wing boards. Slowed up at the line by Wenrick. Puck trails to the far corner. Chased down by Alvers. Work to Chesner. Cross ice feed. Alicia. Back across far side at the half wall is Alvers. Into the slot, Hutchinson. Couldn't reel in the puck as he was bothered by Liebold. This is flipped in from just over the line. Orange will change. 2:42 to go on the Syracuse power play. They lead 8-3 over the Stony Brook Seawolves and are pretty well assured to date with the Delaware Blue Hens. Tomorrow afternoon, barring a miraculous comeback from the Seawolves. 4 minutes have gone by in the third period. This is worked by Vasilevsky to Rugg, center point. He throws the puck in off the end boards. Cook, Cato, Rugg, one-timer from the far dot. Vasilevsky off his mark. The first minor is gone. The second minor has begun. Rugg slowed up at center by Kormanek. Could not work the puck up ice. It's picked up by Cooper Smith, the only Smith remaining in the game. Rugg and Newman tied up. Smith on the doorstep, shoots and scores. A shorthanded tally from Cooper Smith, his second of the game, making this now an 8-4 contest. Stony Brook trying to claw back. And the shorthanded tally working them back to within 4. Stony Brook goal. His third of the season and second of the game. Scored by number 15, Cooper Smith. Assisted by number 61, Nick Newman. Time of the shorthanded goal, 4 minutes, 40 seconds in the third period. Smith's third, second of the game. From Newman at 4:40, it was a shorthanded goal. Final minute of the Syracuse power play. 5.5 have gone by here in the third period of this 8-4 contest. William Kormanek slowed up at center by Alvers. Gained that line before dumping the puck in. Big hit late on Seneka behind the Syracuse goal, separating him from the puck, and it's walked back by Alvers the other direction. Wenrick recovers at center. He stood up at the Syracuse blue line by Rugg. Advancing pass to Alvers. 3-on-1. Alvers lobs one in net front. Trying to finish was Vasilevsky to no avail. Again, the Seawolves clear. Finta steadies. We've just passed the 6-minute mark of the third period in this 8-4 hockey game. One that has had absolutely no shortage of drama between a broken stanchion, now an ejection, and plenty of other fireworks to boot. Malik was slowed up by Cato trying to work behind the net. DiNapoli recovers. He flips the puck up the left wing boards. Gaffney found Larkin, who comes barreling back into the Stony Brook zone. 7 minutes completion of the third period. Syracuse with an 8-4 lead over the Seawolves. Paul DeSaro corrals a loose puck. Up the left wing boards he comes. He gains the center red line before firing the vulcanized rubber disc in behind the Syracuse net. It's recovered by Skolnick. Lofted clear up the far wall by Pendergrass. It comes back to him via Valenti. And now Pendergrass is going to walk his way to center before throwing the puck into traffic and heading off for a changing of the guard. Kazicki trailing in front of us. Caroms the puck behind the Syracuse goal once again, recovered by Von Tersch. Legret plays the body in the far corner. Skolnick and Wren trying to work the puck free. The backhand of Lucas Skolnick sends us up the far boards. Shot came in off the stick of Ted Valenti, and it's held for a pause in play by A.J. Finta with 12 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third period. Syracuse with a comfy, cozy 8-4 lead, and a face-off now coming to the left of A.J. Finta. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these gentlemen or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important play. Oh, no. Was that JT? Dave took a pretty bad tumble on the far side. Ran into as play migrated up the far boards. He dusts himself off. Looks like he's going to be okay. We get the thumbs up from Dave Aiello. And play restarts to the left of Syracuse netminder A.J. Finta. Delaware Sports Medicine. Here for every athlete in your family with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware. Dr. Brad Bly with his years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike. The specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. Again, the website to learn more, desportsmed.com. Liebold could not gain the zone. Nakagawa stripped of the puck at the blue line by Alvers. Hutchinson breaks through up the near wall, but he couldn't get to the puck in time. Jackson Haskins recovers for Stony Brook. 11 minutes to go. 4 to tie, 5 to lead. Haskins, the Virginia native, sees his entry to the Syracuse zone called back offside with 10 minutes and 55 seconds to go in regulation. Still a deficit of 4 that the Seawolves are trying to make up. Syracuse in this barn burner, working ever closer to a date with Delaware to determine the final ESCHL Conference Postseason Tournament champion. Caddo works this through neutral territory. Pendergrass couldn't reel in the puck. Neither could Anthony Larkin just inside the line. Legret leads a 2-on-2 for Stony Brook the other way. Nastepny tips the puck toward the slot. Backhand Kazicki. Stonewalled by a lunging A.J. Finta. Back the other direction came Gargarevich, absorbing a heavy hit right at center, but he managed to work the puck in deep. The San Diegan Justin Nakagawa back the other way. Threw the puck in off the backboards. Shot attempt was wide. Kazicki back inside his own line. Throws this in. It's studied by Finta after the puck was tipped off a Syracuse player round about their blue line. Malik pulls back. A pair of forecheckers swarm him. Cross-ice pass. And Valenti lets this go up the right wing boards. We are just past halfway in the third period of this 4-8 hockey game. Advantage the Syracuse Orange over the Seawolves of Stony Brook, and the Joey Trezera shot from the left point was turned aside by A.J. Finta, who has saved 20 of 24 so far this evening. Battle for the rebound, migrates up the near wall. Trezera could not hold the point as Lucas Skolnick takes the puck away. He sends this up ice, and it will come back in icing with 9 minutes and 12 seconds to go in an 8-4 hockey game. Syracuse in their zone for a D-zone draw, but they've got the comfort of a 4-goal advantage. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and your clientele, your team and your fans, ranging from broadcast to social, print to digital, and so much more. Whether you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, or anywhere in between, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Want to know more? Head to 412communications.com. Puck out of play with 8:52 to go. It was tipped over the Stony Brook bench into the back wall. And we restart with a neutral zone draw right in front of a leaning Chris Garofalo. Haskins could not connect with Kormanek. Semeka picks up a loose puck. He walks in. This, I believe, called offside. With the offside pass, we come all the way back. To just in front of the Stony Brook blue line. Kazicki and Wren take the draw, and Jack Wren swats the puck in behind the Stony Brook goal. Nakagawa clears. Chesner volleys it back. Nakagawa met at the blue line by Syracuse's Connor Chesner. Vasilevsky trying to carry the puck off the far glass, but sent it up over the glass and out of play with 8 minutes to go in the third period. And the faceoff's going to stay inside the Syracuse zone as a result. Be sure to follow the 412 on social media, on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Follow 412 Comms, like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube as well for game day updates and broadcast notices. 2-on-1 taking aim was Jack Alicia for Syracuse. Up for the save was Scott Barnicow. Alvers traps the puck in the far corner. It squeaks loose. Malik leaves it for Newman. Across to Desaro near side, slowed up just inside the Syracuse blue line by Cato. Hutchinson recovers. He rings the puck to the far corner. He could not connect with Carter Rugg. It was taken away and shot in by Valenti, but wide of its intended target. Malik gives way to Cato. 7:12 to go. In the third period, Sam Hutchinson. Back to Alvers. Cross-ice feed intended for Hutchinson. Off its mark, brought back toward the Syracuse blue line by Kormanek, but he couldn't gain the zone. Here's Kormanek. In together. With Cooper Smith, and this is called a goal by Ian DeLong. We are going to watch it again on the 412 Communications replay. And this, with all likelihood, is going to go to review. It looks to me as though Alvers was pushed into the goal by a Syracuse player. So with 6:51 to go, we look like we're going to have a good goal, and replay official Sammy Chauvin giving this another look. And we're going to show you right now the quad split replay, the same one that Sam saw. And that collision that we saw in net front, we overheard Sam confirm what we believed happened. The Syracuse player started the chain reaction, knocking the Stony Brook player into the goalie in the net. As a result of that chain of contact being initiated by the Syracuse player, that is a good goal. With 13:09 elapsed in the third period. And given the continuation play rule, that is a good goal. We'll give you another look at it right now on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. This is walked in. By William Kormanek, and he's got his 16th of the season. The Stony Brook goal was the 16th of the season, scored by number 76, William Kormanek. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 9 seconds in the third period. Kormanek's 16th at 13:09. We'll give you a third look at it here, maybe a fourth. We'll do that at the next stoppage as we work toward the final 6 minutes of regulation. Seawolves trying to mount an 11th hour rally to stay alive another day. But Brendan Duffy works the puck back in. Deep into Seawolves territory. Recovered there by Trezera. Valenti leaves this ahead, and it's walked up by Trezera after Smith fed it to him. Trezera steered to the near corner by Sean Caddo. It's taken away by Vasilevsky. Stick handles to gain some space. He worked this puck free to Jack Wren. Thrown across near side beyond the reach of Duffy. Corralled by Kazicki just inside his own line. Smith leaves this back into his own zone. Wenrick. Across to Nastepny. Here's Wenrick up the middle, 2-on-3. Wenrick's shot goes wide as we enter the final 5 minutes of the contest. Syracuse led 8-3 not long ago. Now it stands 8-5. And as promised, another look at that William Kormanek goal. Two factors in play there. One, the contact that knocked the net off its moorings initiated by a Syracuse player. And two, Continuation play on an imminent scoring opportunity. Unlike the USA Hockey rulebook, where a dislodged net stops play for any reason, according to the NCAA rulebook, which we adhere to in the ACHA, the continuation of the imminent scoring opportunity is left to the judgment of the on-ice officials, and Ian DeLong had that as a good goal. 4.5 minutes to go. Alvers could not reel in the puck up the far boards. Stepney changing direction, trying to escape Alvers' forechecking heat. He's slowed up by Hutchinson through neutral ice. Alicia's got him tied up in the far corner. Puck rolls on its rib to the near corner of the Syracuse zone as we come to the final 4:05. DeSaro puts on the brakes. Semeka one-timer in the high slot. He topped the puck. It ends up in the far corner. Holding the point is Stepney. It's steered off the near boards, off the stick of Cormanek. Taken away and cleared by Chesner with some help ahead from Sam Hutchinson. This is volleyed across neutral ice by Valenti. Thrown back by Brown, the other 14. And Haskins, after gaining center, turns this back in behind the Syracuse goal. It caroms to the half wall. Unable to clear was Tanner Cole. 3.5 to go from Revolution Ice Center. In an eventful 8-5 barn burner between these two teams from the Empire State. Cook could not maintain territory for the Orange. He hustles back to his own blue line. Here he comes one-on-one. Cade Cook waiting for reinforcements to come in. Stick handles on the near corner as we enter the final 3 minutes. Orange attackers setting up now. But this puck is taken away by Cooper Smith. Played back to him by Haskins. Here's Smith off the feed from Wenrick up the left wing boards. Hard carom shot ends up in the far corner from behind the net. Trezera steps up. Try to protect the puck. 2.5 to go. Wenrick. He gets it back from Nakagawa. Traffic in front. Shot off the crossbar. And this goes over the glass and out of play with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Both teams without their timeout. In the closing moments of this game, Stony Brook took theirs early in the first period, and Syracuse lost theirs as a result of the unsuccessful challenge of the William Cormanek goal at 13:09 here in the third period. Wenrick, one-timer to Sorrow. Held on to by Finta for a break in the action. Face-off coming back to his right. 2:18 remaining. Wenrick, top of the zone. DeSaro one-timer blocked. Kazicki tried to shovel the puck in net front off his backhand, but he was canceled out by A.J. Finta once again. Final 2 minutes. This is pushed over the line by Anthony Larkin. Race for the puck. Batted in by Pendergrass. Larkin smartly gets skate contact with the blue line to ensure an onside entry. Final minute and 50 seconds. Stony Brook net is empty. Extra attacker on for the Seawolves. But the Syracuse Orange doing very well to limit Stony Brook chances and keep play out of their own zone. 90 seconds. Cormanek. Centering pass. DeSaro couldn't run the gauntlet. Stripped of the puck by Rugg as he made his way toward the cage. This cleared again. Legret holding the blue line. And this will be an icing. So with 74 seconds to go, Barnacow's got to come back. And the face-off will be to his left. The Syracuse Orange just 74 seconds away from the ESCHL championship game as the postseason tournament is concerned, which will shape up as a high noon showdown with the Delaware Blue Hens. Face off again. Coming to the left of Scott Barnacow with 65 seconds to go. Last minute of play upon us. DeSaro threw this puck up ice. Liebold converges with Chesner. Stepney protecting the point for Stony Brook. Barnacow going to make a break for the net, or for the bench once again. Extra attacker on. We're down to the final 36. Liebold tries to dig the puck free. It's pinned by Skolnick. In behind the Syracuse goal along the kick plate of the boards. 25 remaining. The battle rages on. Puck extracted by Kozicki. Stepney could not hold the point. Stick lift and a shot and a goal from Brendan Duffy. And the empty netter with 14 seconds to go will put a bow on a 9-5 Syracuse win. Here the puck battle. The race for it just over the blue line. And Brendan Duffy with his 4th goal of the weekend, making this a 9-5 hockey game. Syracuse goal, 10th of the season. 2nd of the game, scored by number 7, Brendan Duffy. Time of the empty net goal, 19 minutes, 46 seconds in the 3rd period. Duffy's 10th of the season, 2nd of the game, an empty net goal at 19:46. Tonight's final score: Syracuse Orange 9, Stony Brook Seawolves 5. Final shots on goal: Syracuse 30, Stony Brook 26. Fans, it's time for the 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware. Tonight's 3rd star, with 2 goals for Syracuse, number 27, Anthony Larkin. The number 2 star with a goal and 2 assists for Syracuse, number 26, Sam Hutchinson. And the number 1 star of the game, with 2 goals and an assist for Syracuse, number 7, Brendan Duffy. The Syracuse Orange will take on Delaware in the ESCHL postseason tournament championship game, slated to begin at 12 noon on Sunday at the Revolution Ice Center. And that will be a wrap for us here on the 412 on this Saturday evening from Electric City. An electric game, so fitting see Syracuse reel off another upset, here upending the number 2 ranked Stony Brook Seawolves by a tally of 9-5. For Trey Wright, from Ollie Joe Rosen, for Eli Swope, for Broadway Joe Sindoni, for the whole crew, James Witherite saying thanks for your company tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow at noon. Syracuse and Delaware to wrap up the weekend.